Hi friends, so today we will learn how to make reports if you are using Power BI for the very first time, right? From scratch, we will see how to build a dashboard, live and interactive dashboard. Okay, so basically, see there are like multiple steps for building a dashboard in Power BI. So the first and the very most important step is to get a database, right? We required at least one database for creating a visuals, or we can say report. Okay, so today we have one database. I'll just show you. Okay, so for like loading the database in your Power BI, okay, what you have to do, you have to click on this get data. Okay, so when you click on this get data, so there are multiple options. There are 100 plus options for loading the database in Power BI. Okay, so I'll just show you what are the different kinds of options which are available. So see, these are the all options which are available for getting the database in your Power BI. Okay, so there are so many options. So today we will load our database from this Excel workbook. Okay, so I'll just click on the connect. Okay, it will ask for the source file. Okay, so our source file is in download. So our database is this one, Global Superstore. See, it will show the preview as well of your database. Okay, right now it's loading. It will take some time. So basically, this is one Excel file in which there are like three subsheet. The first one is of order, second one is of people, and third one is of written. Okay. So now what you have to do, see, we have to check the data whether the data is in correct form or not. Okay, so we will load all these three sheet. Now, if you click on the load, directly the complete database will get loaded in your Power BI, but you have to check whether the data is in correct form or not, right? So for that, what we have to do, we have to click on the transform data button. Okay, so click on transform data. Now here what we have to do, we have to just check completely our database whether it is correct or not. Okay, now we have to like observe the mistake in this database. If you found any mistakes, we have to correct it. Okay, so see, if you check the first one, order. Okay, so everything is fine. The headers are in very first row. Okay, order ID, order date, ship date, shipment mode, customer ID, customer name, segment, postal code. Postal code, I guess it is not required. So what we can do, we can delete this column, postal code. Okay, for deleting, what you have to do, you have to right click on this. Okay, and just click on remove. So the postal code column will get removed. City we need, state we need, country we need, region we need, market we need, product ID we need, category, subcategory we need, then product name is also not required. Okay, we'll keep if required. Now see, sales, so it should be in like currency format. No, so for we have to change the data type of this particular column, right? For changing the data type, what you have to do, you have to click here. Okay, and you can give currency. Okay, sales, then quantity is a whole number. Discount is also good. Profit, it should also be in currency the same. Just right click. Okay, just click here and select currency format. So we have changed the data type. Shipping cost, again it should be currency only. Order priority. Okay, so this look good, right? So from this database we have to think what other form of data we can derive from this given data. Okay, so one thing which we can derive is delivery date, delivery days required. Okay, so basically what will be the value of delivery days? It will be like date of shipment minus date of order. Okay, so we will create one column basically. So for creating column, what we have to do, we have to go on this add column button, click on custom column. Okay, so it will give options. So the name of the column will be delivery dates. Okay, what will be the custom formula? So see, while writing the custom formula in Power BI, the first thing is you have to give the formula in this bracket. Okay, so it will be order date, sorry, shipment date minus order date. Okay, so we have written here ship date minus order date. Okay, if you click on OK, so one column will get created, delivery days. But if you like observe this column carefully, so basically it is not in a proper format, right? Delivery days should be a whole number. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to change the data type of this column, so we will give whole number here. Right now it will give the delivery days to one like this. Okay, next we have checked this subsheet, so the data looks fine. Okay, there are no errors in this. Okay, now if you go on people sheet, so I have observed one error. I don't know like whether you have observed this error or not. The headers are in the first row, right? But it should be in this one where column 1 and column 2 is written. So what we can do, we will shift this data to one row up, right? So that the first row it will consider as an header. So what we can do for this, go on home and click here, use first row as header. Okay, so see, now the first row is person and region. These are the columns header, and the data is from first row. Okay, again same for written. If you observe this subsheet carefully, so basically again the same problem is there. The headers are in first row, right? So what we have to do, we have to use this first row as header, so we will click here. Okay, now again in this, yes, yes, yes is there in written. So what we can do, we can assign a number. For yes, we will assign as 1, and for no, we will assign as 0. Okay, so that the calculation will be more easier for counting number of return orders. Okay, so what we will do, we will create one column based on condition. If yes is here, then the output will be 1, and if no is there in the first column, then output will be 0. So for that, what we will do, we will go on home. Okay, sorry, add column. So we will add column based on conditions. So we will click on this conditional column. Okay, so in conditional column, it will ask for multiple arguments. The column name will be, let's say, returns. So we are applying condition on first column returned. The operator will be equals to, if value is equals to yes, then we need output as 1. Otherwise, we will not get any output. We'll click on OK. So see, the column is created. Now easily we can delete this column. Just click on remove. Okay, so we have our complete database now. See, the very first requirement is database. Okay, then we have to clean the data, means we have to observe the mistakes and we have to correct that mistakes, so that while delivering like while creating a dashboard, we will not get any error there. Okay, so while cleaning the data, what we have to check whether the data type is correct. Okay, and whether headers are present or not. These two things, mainly these two things we have to check. Okay, and we have to like derive the other information which we can derive from the given database. Okay, these are the like 3 to 4 things which we have to observe while transforming the data or cleaning the data. So we have cleaned the data now. Now we have to again load this data. So for loading this data, what we have to do, we have to apply the conditions here, right? Whatever we have done. So here is one option. You have to click on home and you have to click on this close and apply button. Okay, now whatever the changes we have made here, it will be get loaded. Okay, so see, all 3 subsheets are evaluating. They are creating a connection model in this. Okay, so it will hardly take like 30 to 40 seconds for getting loaded. Okay, so the complete database is now loaded. Now in the very right side you can see the sheets. Okay, so we have 3 subsheet: order, people and written. Okay, now we will create visuals, means we will create a live dashboard for this data. Okay, so what the information we can show, let's check. The first thing is we can show the sales. Okay, second thing is we can show the quantity. The third thing is we can show delivery dates, and fourth thing is we can show the written orders. Okay, how many orders are written. Okay, so see this space. Okay, this complete space is called as canvas, where we will create a dashboard. Okay, these are the different visuals which we can use for creating the dashboard. The important thing is for showing any numbers. Let's say we have to show the sales. Okay, so for that, what we will do, we will use this card visual. Okay, so click on this card visual. See, basically first we will like pull out the information, and after that we will give alignment and whatever the like interactive features we can give, we will give afterwards. Okay, so first we will just pull out the information. Okay, so let's say this is the first card which will be used for sales. This, now we can in Power BI, the main important thing is we can copy the visuals as well. Just select the visual, press Ctrl C for copy and Ctrl V for paste. Okay, so this will be for quantity, then again paste Ctrl V. This will be for profit, or we can say delivery days. Okay, and the last visual will be for return order. Let's, yeah, this will be fine, I guess. Yeah, these are the four visuals which are required. Okay, so first visual, see, we are developing this dashboard from very scratch. Let's say you don't know anything regarding Power BI. So first thing which I have told you how to load the data in Power BI. Now I am telling you how to create dashboard in this. Okay, so what we have done, we have just used card visual for showing the numbers. Okay, so see, in first thing we will show the sales. Okay, sales in this subsheet, order one. So we will just tick mark this sales. Okay, now see, this card will show the total sales. Okay, the second thing is we want to show quantity. Again, quantity is in this order tab. Okay, so just tick mark this quantity. It will show the total quantity. Okay, third one is we want to show delivery days. Okay, so we have created delivery days column. Just tick on this. But see, delivery date should not be the sum of all delivery dates, right? It should be the average. So I'll just tell you how to change it as well. Just tick mark is, so these are the total delivery days, but we want average of this. So we will, what we will do, we will just click on this arrow and we will select average here. Now it should not be in decimal, right? It should be a whole number. So what we have to do, we have to change the data type of this. We will just go here, we will click on call out values. Okay, and value of decimal places will be 0. So now it is a whole number, right? The next thing is we want to show how many orders were written. Okay, so summation of written order we will show. So we will just click on this written table, and so if you observe carefully, it is not showing the summation symbol, right? Because we want to find out the total written orders. Okay, so what is the mistake here? The mistake is we haven't given the proper data type for that. Okay, so what we will do, if we again want to go back on that particular table where we want to create the errors, we have to click on this transform data. Okay, after clicking on this transform data, go to return. Now see here the data type is numeric and number. So that's why that summation symbol was not coming. So we will give the data type as whole number. Okay, and we will just click on this close and apply button. Now we will get summation symbol for return. See, it's loading. It's loaded now. Now see, here summation symbol is there. So what we will do, we will just select this visuals and we will click on this return. So 1079 are the total returned order for this complete data set. Okay, now let's say we want to arrange this 4 card horizontally in a good manner. So what we will do, we will just select all cards. Okay, we'll just select all cards, and what we can do, you can go on format, you can click on this align button. Okay, and you want to distribute it horizontally, so just click on this button, distribute horizontally. So 4 visuals are there, 4 card visuals are there. So it give the complete insight of this data set, that the total sales is this one, total quantity which you have sold is this one, average delivery days are this, and written order is this one. Okay, now the second visual which you want to create is you want to show profit, and you want to show sales. Okay, so the best visual for this will be a pie chart. Okay, we have selected a pie chart, so we will create two pie chart basically. Okay, so the first one will be like profit. The legend will be like, let's say we want to show profit by category, so we will drag category here, and values will be profit. Okay, so see, the visual is created now, profit by category. Same, let's say we want to show sales, so in values we will put sales, but in this legend, okay, we don't want category. Let's say we want to show sales by subcategory. These are the total subcategories. Okay, so it is not that good. Okay, let's say we are showing sales by country. Again, the total number of countries are like very huge. Okay, so what we can do, can select shipment mode. Okay, so shipment mode looks good. Okay, so we have created two visuals here, both are pie chart. Okay, the first one is by is profit by category, and the second one is sales by shipment mode. Okay, so see, it's very easy, right? I guess you understand till here. We have dragged this visual. See, all of the formatting we will do afterwards. Okay, first we are just trying to create a data, like dashboard. Okay, the next thing is, let's say we want to draw a bar chart showing like top n products which we are selling. Okay, so we'll just select this visual bar chart. Just drag this. Basically, we are creating two bar. Okay, so we are done. So basically in the first bar chart, what we want to show on y-axis, we want to show different product name. Okay, on x-axis we want to show profit. But let's say there are like so many products, right? There are so many products. So what we want to show, we want to show only some top products. Okay, so for showing top products, what you can do, go on product name. Okay, instead of basic filtering, select top n. Okay, we want to show top 5 product, let's say. Okay, and what will be the value? The value will be profit. Okay, and just click on apply filter. So these are the top 5 products. Okay, these are the top 5 products. Now the next thing is, let's say you want to show the top 5, name of the 5 products in which highest loss was there in your data set. Okay, so what we will do, we will again, like we have already selected the bar chart. Okay, so on y-axis again you want to give product name. Okay, on x-axis again we will select profit, because negative profit means loss. Okay, so in this drop down we will select, sorry, in this product name drop down we will select top n. Instead of top we will select bottom, and let's say we want 5 product names which are win, and based on profit we want, so what we will do, we will just drag profit here and we will click on this apply filter. It's very easy. See, dataset was given initially. Okay, then we have created 4 card visual which will show the numbers. Okay, then we have created two pie chart. The first one will show profit by category and second one will show sales by category. Then we have created two bar chart. Okay, the first one will show like profit by product name, basically top five product name and their profit, and the second one will show profit sorry, loss by product name, means bottommost five. Okay, so basically here we have to change the title as well, because it is not showing profit, it is showing loss. So for changing title, what we have to go, you have to go in this general option title, instead of profit type less loss. Okay, then what are the other things which we can create for this dashboard? Okay, so one thing is we can create one chart, basically a map visual, okay, where we can show multiple things. Okay, so what we can do, we can select this map visual from here. Okay, we have country names, right? So we can show sales by countries actually in this visual. So basically what we have to do, you have to select country here like this for this visual. So automatically the map will get drawn and basically it will show sales. In legend, what you can do, you can select sales. Basically it will show category, country wise categories. Okay, country and category relationship. Okay, so this visual also is very useful for while creating the dashboard. Now next thing is, let's say we don't want the complete data, we want for particular like quarter. Let's say there are 4 quarters in a year. Okay, so we want only all information for quarter one. So for that there is one visual for selecting that particular quarter. Okay, what we can do, we can use slicer here. Okay, just click on this slicer visual. Okay, it is very useful tool actually, slicer. Okay, so for slicer what you can do, you can select, we have the shipment date, right? So based on shipment date, based on date hierarchy, we can select quarter. So it will give like 4 option: quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four. So we can select any quarter out of it and we will get the data for that particular quarter. Let's say we want data for quarter four only, so this is the data for quarter four. Let's say we want data for quarter three only, so this is the data for quarter three. Okay, so like this we can do. So let's say this is our slicer, right? We don't want slicer as horizontal, sorry, vertical, we want slicer as horizontal. So what we can do, we can change this orientation. We'll get slicer as horizontal here. Initially it was vertical and now it is horizontal. So basically we are getting buttons, okay, like this. So it looks good actually. Okay, now one more thing what we can do, we can create one like a bar chart in which on x-axis it will show let's say months, and on y-axis it will show sales and profit. Okay, so for that we will use this one, this chart. So this much space was remaining, so we have used this space as well now. Okay, so on x-axis we were showing months. Okay, on y-axis in column we will show profit. and for line chart we will show quantity. I guess quantity will be fine. Show sales actually. Yeah, sales will be fine, right? Sales and profit. Okay, this look good. Okay, now see, we have created our complete like visuals. Okay, we have created our complete visuals. So basically, we will select complete data. Now, what we want to do, we want to just format this so that it will look good. Okay, we want to just format all the things so that it will look good. So the first thing is we have to give background. Okay, so basically for giving background, what we will do, we'll just select the area in the canvas. Okay, see if you double click on canvas now, one more like visual will open. Okay, it is basically a Q&A visual. So what you can do, you can delete this visual. Okay, so we want to give background. So go here, click on this option, format your report page. Okay, here is one option for canvas background. So you can give any image file. Okay, so click on this browse feature, go to the location where your image is present. Okay, so basically we have selected the image, but image is not in the background. Why? Because transparency is 100%, right? So what we will do, give 0% actually, so that the complete image is there. Okay, now see, but now also the dashboard is not looking that good. Okay, why? So the first thing is what we will do, we will just adjust this wallpaper. So basically the fit image fit, let's say we'll click on this fit. Okay, it's it is looking good but not that good, right? So now we have to work on this one. Okay, all over visuals. So you can select multiple visuals at a time. After selecting multiple visuals, you have to format it. Okay, so click on this format your visual button. Okay, go to format, go to general, go to effect. Okay, so the first thing is, let's say we want to select background as black, but it's not looking that good, and transparency we will select as 60% we will select today. Okay, 60. And all other things, let's say we want to draw borders as well, we want to show shadow as well. Okay, and the main thing is our corner should be round, so we will select 15 here for corner. Okay, now the other things are like, for this visuals and all, we want to just give the colors. Okay, for like handwriting, so what we have done, we have given white color so that it will be like clearly visible. Okay, for call out values we have done this. For label we are giving white color as well. Okay, so it will be like very visible very clearly. Okay, the next thing is, so it is done for these four visuals, then we will select this to pie chart. Okay, the same formatting we will do, we will just adjust the background. Okay, so for title we will again select the white color. Okay, then we will go to effect, background we will select black. Okay, transparency again we will select 60%. Okay, then borders we need, okay, round corner we will select 15 here, approximately 15. And one more thing, we want to show shadow as well. Okay, now we want to give white color. Okay, for each and everything. So for, see, For text, we will make it bold. We'll select white. Okay, and one more thing, for title we have already selected. For data labels, right? So values, again we will select white color so that it will be like very clearly visible. Okay, so we have done for these two visuals as well. Similar thing we will do for these two charts. Okay, again what we will do, we will just go to effect. Okay, background first black, transparency near about 60%. Okay, we will show border, we will show shadow, we want round corner, we will select 15 here. Okay, again the next thing will be, we want whatever the written content is there in this visual, we want in white color. Okay, so we have selected this white. Now on y-axis, again we want whatever written on y-axis in white color so that it will be clearly visible, and similarly for x-axis as well we want same thing. Okay, if you want to show like data labels, so you can on it. Okay, values you can show in white color so that it will be clearly visible like this. It's look good now. Okay, now only two visuals are remaining. Okay, so first one is this one. So same thing we will do. Shadow, visual border, roundness of corner will be 53, background we need black. Okay, and transparency we need near about 60%. Then go to visual, values we want in white color for y-axis. Similarly for x-axis we want in white color. Okay, then go to bottom, select data label. Data label should be on. Okay, let's say data label should be off actually. Okay, it's look good now. Okay, and the very last visual, which is map one, so again same effect we will give. So title, like we will give white color, effects, background color again black, transparency near about 60%, visual border we need, round corner we need, we'll select 15 here, shadow we need. For category labels, okay, for this we will select white color so that it will be clearly visible. Now see, our dashboard looks good, right? Now one thing, we have like created the slicer here, right? So for slicer also we will give same background so that like evenness will be there in our dashboard. Okay, so for effect, again we will select background as black color. Okay, transparency as 60%, visual border we need, round corners we need, and shadow also we need. Okay, but the things which are written in it we want in white color. So for values we'll select bold and we'll click on the white color. Okay, now see, we have buttons here from which we can select quarters. Okay, so basically our complete dashboard is ready now. It's look very good. See, let's say we want to see data only for like first quarter, so we will just click on this one. Okay, now see, this is the data for quarter one only. Okay, now let's say we want to select quarter two, so you have to just click on this quarter two button. So this is the complete data for quarter 1 and quarter 2. If you select quarter 3, so this is the data for complete quarter 1, quarter 2 and quarter 3. Similarly, the complete data. So let's say you want to visualize the data for only this technology category. Okay, so we just click on this one. So this is the complete data for only technology category. Okay, so it is a live and very interactive dashboard. See, we can create dashboard in only like 30 minutes if we have a clear data set. Okay, so I just recall what are the different steps while creating a dashboard. The first thing is you have you sh you will require a complete data set which is cleaned one. If it is not clean, you have to clean the data set. You have to find out the errors. You have to correct the errors in the data set. The next thing is you have to load the data. After loading, you just think in your mind what are the different types of visuals which you want to show in your dashboard. Okay, just create all the visuals and at last do proper formatting. Okay, so see, we have created this sales dashboard. It's working totally fine. Okay, if you click anywhere, no, it will show the data. Okay, so it's working totally fine. Only 30 minutes are required for one dashboard. Okay, so thank you for liking this video. Thank you for viewing this video. In our next video, we will create a different dashboard for the different data set. Okay, so we will learn how to create a dashboard only within 30 minutes in our next video. So we have in this video we have created a dashboard from scratch. Hope you like this video. So please like the channel, please subscribe the channel. Thank you for joining.